Okay, so in this problem, it talks about a tax rebate. So a tax rebate that returns a certain amount of money to taxpayers can have a total effect on the economy that is many times this amount. In economics, this is called the multiplier effect. So suppose, for example, that the government reduces taxes so that each consumer has $2,000 more income. The government assumes that each person will spend 70% of the extra income, $1,400, and then the individuals and businesses that receive the $1,400 will each spend 70% of it, $980, creating more money for others to spend, and so on. Determine the total amount spent on consumer goods from the initial $2,000 tax rebate. So this has been done in the past where the government's given tax rebates, and then it's to stimulate the economy. So we're going to spend more money, and then they spend more money, and so on and so forth. So that's the problem that we're looking at here. So the initial amount spent is $1,400. That comes from 70% of the 2,000. And that is found 0.70 times 2,000. And that equals the 1,400. Okay, so that's the initial amount spent. Plus, and then the next amount, so if you take 70% of 1,400, you get 980. Plus, and then you can keep doing this. I guess we should do a third term. So what's 70% of 980? Grab my calculator. 0.7 times 980. Okay, so something went wrong. I didn't hit the right button. 0.7 times 980. And it's going to be 686. Oops. 686. Okay, there's three terms. Okay, now we know what we're multiplying by each time. So the ratio is 0.7. That's the ratio. Now, because that ratio, the absolute value is less than 1, this is an infinite geometric series with a sum. With a sum. And that's what we're trying to figure out, that sum, the total effect here. Okay? So we pull out our formula, S equals A sub 1 over 1 minus R. Well, our A sub 1 is 1,400. That's the initial amount spent, over 1 minus 0.7. Well, if you do 1 minus 0.7, you're going to get 0.3. And then you can simply do that division on your calculator. So we're going to say the total effect, let me clear this out, 1,400 divided by 0.3. Okay, so we get a bunch of sixes, but if I go to the nearest dollar, $4,667. So about $4,667 would be put into the economy. Okay? All right, so that's the tax rebate problem.